Third quarter is here. NTA Television College Refilled JOS invites media practitioners and non-media practitioners to be part of our short proficiency courses starting from 13th July to 25th September 2026. The college offers hands-on experience on practical training from certified professionals in the broadcast field. The courses will commence as follows: online reporting, digital studio architecture and integration, intermediate camera operation, motion graphics design, parliamentary reporting and judicial reporting. For registration details, course schedules and more information, visit our website at www.ntatvc.edu.ng or call the following numbers: 0803-383-4343 or 0806-980-9807. NTA TV College Refilled JOS, your gateway to media excellence.
Hotels abound everywhere, but when you're looking for a cozy, comfortable, luxury, and environment that will take you to the zenith of your expectations, AMT Residential Hotels is the place. The rooms are designed to be your home away from home. We have services, both bar, room, and kitchen are all 24 hours. We have an Olympic-sized swimming pool and our gym to keep your body fit. Our staff are excellent as they welcome you with royalty. Come shake your body as our nightclub opens every Friday with Asu Barbecue and suya joints available all day. We have a whole capacity of about 1,500 for your occasions. Welcome to AMT Presidential Hotels, Kilometer 5, Ilesha, Owo Expressway, Akure, Ondo State. Telephone 081-4633-5949 and 070-1222-6282. AMT Presidential Hotels, comfort and class redefined.
Third quarter is here. NTA Television College Refilled JOS invites media practitioners and non-media practitioners to be part of our short proficiency courses starting from 13th July to 25th September 2026. The college offers hands-on experience on practical training from certified professionals in the broadcast field. The courses will commence as follows: online reporting, digital studio architecture and integration, intermediate camera operation, motion graphics design, parliamentary reporting and judicial reporting. For registration details, course schedules and more information, visit our website at www.ntatvc.edu.ng or call the following numbers: 0803-383-4343 or 0806-980-9807. NTA TV College Refilled JOS, your gateway to media excellence.
It's a place very close to you, a place easily accessible in a serene environment with adequate security. Ade Super Hotels Limited is the place with the state-of-the-art facility, spacious car park, air-conditioned rooms and suites with modern toilet facilities, standard swimming pool, well-stocked indoor and outdoor baths, boardroom for corporate meetings, halls for all kinds of events and parties, a gymnasium equipped with up-to-date facilities, restaurants that provide local and continental dishes with special services for banquet and buffet. Laundry services are also available. At Ade Super Hotels Limited, you are assured of 24 hours power supply as well as best ever reception that you can imagine. Ade Super Hotels is located at Ilesha Road, PO Box 3028, Akure, Ondo State. Telephone 0803-440-4358, 034-206-855. Email adesuperhotels@yahoo.com. Website www.adesuperhotels.com. Ade Super Hotels Limited, hotel with passion for maximum comfort.
A very good evening to you, and you are welcome on another edition of News Diary. News Diary is a compilation of fresh reports and some of the ones that made headlines in the course of the outgoing week. I am Toyin Batire. We will go on a break. It returns shortly with the news of the day. The need for Christians to remain steadfast in faith, maintain vibrant Christian lives, and remain committed to consistent prayers have been stressed. This was during the first Nta Akure District Church Council Mega Conference with the theme Keep Your Lamp Burning. Adebayo Jegede reports.
The first Nta Akure District Church Council Mega Conference brought together members from various branches to strengthen fellowship, promote unity, and encourage spiritual growth. The gathering featured inspiring spiritual activities that ushered members into the presence of God. In his sermon, Reverend David Boyede urged Christians to guard their loins and keep their spiritual light burning. Referencing Psalm 119, verse 11, the cleric encouraged them to remain rooted in God's word and position themselves to shine the light of Christ.
We do not inherently possess light in ourselves, and that's why we must maintain a position where we can see Christ, who himself is the light. Then when we see him, we'll be able to reflect his light to the world.
The first Nta Akure District Church Council pastor, Reverend Joshua Orikogbe, said the conference was organized to provide an avenue for members to come together in prayer, strengthen fellowship, and encourage one another in their Christian walk.
This is by way of gathering the children of God together, both men and women, and the youth, so under the same feet, so we can all then listen to the word of God and be blessed.
The organizers urged participants to keep their spiritual lamps burning through constant prayer and the study of God's word.
It is a vision that God has given unto us, and God make it a reality. We set up a committee, and the committee has worked tirelessly to bring it to where we are today.
The mega conference is expected to renew the faith of members and strengthen their fellowship with God. In Akure, Adebayo Jegede, NTA News.
Now, the Academic Staff Union of Universities has renewed its demand for the payment of withheld salaries and the resolution of other outstanding welfare issues affecting university lecturers, warning the federal government to address the grievances to ensure stability in Nigeria's public universities. ASU President Professor Christopher P. Una stated this while briefing journalists at the ASU Secretariat of the University of Jos in Plateau State. P. Una said the government must urgently address all outstanding issues of academic staff welfare and matters arising from the federal government ASU Agreement of December 2025. He said the resolution of the issues was critical to restoring confidence among university lecturers and creating the conditions necessary for effective teaching, research, and learning in the nation's public universities. The ASU president also used the briefing to raise broader concerns about Nigeria's socio-economic situation, calling for a fundamental shift in government policies ahead of the 2027 general elections. You are still watching News Diary. We'll go on another break. It returns shortly.
Third quarter is here. NTA Television College Refield Jos invites media practitioners and non-media practitioners to be part of our short proficiency courses starting from 13th July to 25th September 2026. The college offers hands-on experience on practical training from certified professionals in the broadcast field. The courses will commence as follows: online reporting, digital studio architecture and integration, intermediate camera operation, motion graphics design, parliamentary reporting and judicial reporting. For registration details, course schedules, and more information, visit our website at www.ntatvc.edu.ng or call the following numbers: 0803-383-4343 or 0806-980-9807. NTA TV College Refield Jos. your gateway to media excellence.
Many thanks for staying tuned. You can also watch News Diary on these social media handles: NTA at Facebook and YouTube at Nta Akure. Ondo State Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa during the week called on traditional rulers to take the lead in preserving Yoruba language, culture and moral values in the face of growing globalization and digital transformation. The governor made the call in Akure at the opening of a 3-day workshop for traditional rulers across the 3 senatorial districts of the state. Ayomide Olowoyo reports.
Lucky Aiyedatiwa emphasized that traditional institution remains a major pillar of grassroots governance, peace building and cultural preservation in Yoruba land. With globalization and rapid digital advancement threatening indigenous languages, the governor urged traditional rulers to take the lead in preserving Yoruba culture and identity for future generations.
I wish to assure you that this will be a continuous exercise to keep our royal fathers always updated with modern trends in their daily tasks of traditional administration. This will give an opportunity for our traditional institutions to mix tradition with modernity.
The chairman of the Ondo State Council of Obas and Olowo of Owo is Imperial Majesty Oba Ajibade Gbadegesin Ogunoye. Alongside other stakeholders, described the workshop as a demonstration of the state government commitment to strengthening the traditional institution in the state.
That after this workshop, there will be a turnaround in our deliverables.
As I came to the truth, nothing like this. So we keep on appreciating it. We are going to learn a lot of security, culture. We are the custodian of culture.
Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs, Alhaji Amidu Takuro, said with the workshop, traditional institutions will effectively respond to emerging challenges in land administration, security, and communal conflicts.
This workshop is designed to equip our traditional rulers with contemporary tools for strengthening royal intelligence toward detection of crime, for enhanced collaboration with the security agencies.
The workshop was with the theme repositioning the traditional institution for harmonious communal relationships, security, cultural preservation, and sustainable development. In Akure, Ayomide Olowoyo, NTA News.
Ondo State government during the week restated its commitment to promoting the rights, welfare, and social inclusion of persons with albinism. This was at a stakeholders gathering to commemorate the 2026 International Albinism Awareness Day, where beneficiaries received financial and other incentives. Ayomide Olowoyo again reports.
International Albinism Awareness Day, which usually hosts annually on June 13. Ondo State Ministry of Women Affairs and Social Development, in collaboration with the State Agency for the Welfare of Persons with Disabilities, provided beneficiaries with 360 sunscreens and sunblocks, cash assistance and medical support as part of effort to promote their health, well-being and social inclusion. Commissioner for Women Affairs and Social Development in Ondo State, Seun Osamaye, reaffirmed the state government's commitment to protecting the rights of persons with albinism and addressing discrimination against them.
Persons with albinism today have been recognized, identified with, and we have also sensitized our people to show them respect, to show them love, to also treat them with dignity. What government has done again today is to provide them with sunscreens and sunblocks, so that as much as possible, cancer will not get to their skins.
Chairman of the Albinism Association of Nigeria in Ondo State, Ayodele Fagorola, commended the state governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa and the ministry for supporting persons with disabilities. He said the initiative demonstrates government's willingness to listen to their concerns and promote their inclusion in governance and society.
Our governor made the promise for us since when he has been deputy governor that he will be answer us any time that we call. Since that time, our governor has been releasing fund for us every year.
Some beneficiaries also expressed appreciation while calling for sustained support and greater opportunities for persons with disabilities.
I thank God, and I'm proud that I'm a person with albinism. And I thank the governor of Ondo State that make this thing to be useful for us.
But we are pleading the federal government of Nigeria and this executive state governor to please look into the aspects of health and also the employment of persons with albinism.
The event also featured the formal presentation of the support items to representatives of persons with albinism from the 18 local government areas of Ondo State. In Akure, Ayomide Olowoyo, NTA News.
Ondo State Universal Basic Education Board, in collaboration with Universal Basic Education Commission, during the week commenced a 5-day training program for its officers in the Planning, Research, Statistics and Education Management Information System Department on the use of artificial intelligence in education data analysis. The program was aimed at strengthening evidence-based planning, improving data management, and enhancing effective decision-making in the basic education sector. Ayomide Olowoyo reports.
The training, which was held at the National Institute for Educational Planning and Administration, NEPA Ondo, focuses on using artificial intelligence to analyze education data, as well as moving beyond conventional methods of data gathering. It was also built around two key themes: strengthening education planning through advanced analytics and artificial intelligence for evidence-based decision-making, and basic education data management practices and data analytics tools. Permanent Secretary, Ondo State Universal Education Board, Abike Bayo Ilawole, described the training as timely, stressing that accurate and reliable data is essential for effective decision-making in the education sector.
We've been having some policy on ground with approval and with some fund attached to it. We look at, in the course of implementation, we don't get the expected results. And looking back to our record, we found out that in the course of the planning, the data gathered, the analysis of those data were not accurate enough. Those are the reasons behind those failures we're having in the course of implementation.
The Director General of NEPA Ondo, David Shofoyeke, alongside other stakeholders, said the success of the training will be measured by improvement in the qualities, timeliness, and effective use of education data rather than the certificate issued.
It's for them to apply the knowledge acquired in collecting reliable, realistic, and time-bound data in education.
Education is all about having necessary plans so the people, the participants that have come today, they've been around since the beginning of the week, and they came for a training on education sector plan development, which has 7 different stages, and all this we have exposed them to.
Officers of OD Subeb appreciated the organizers and facilitators, saying the training would enable them to use artificial intelligence for faster and more accurate data analysis.
The training has been very relevant and practical. I've gained a lot, moving from just collecting data to know how to use AI to get more information from data.
They made us to understand that there is need for us to work more on our data collation, and most especially we are able to see the aspect of artificial intelligence, how to collate data through intelligence, artificial intelligence, and then they even go extend to train us on COBOL, logging, and word review.
The program is expected to strengthen education administration, data-driven planning, and effective decision-making across Ondo State basic education sector. In Akure, Ayomide Olowoyo, NTA News.
This is News Diary, and still on some of the reports that made headlines in the course of the week. The International Fund for Agricultural Development, IFAD, during the week held the process of identifying beneficiaries for a specialized agricultural training program in Bolorunduro and Ogwese communities of Ondo State as part of efforts to equip youth and women with practical skills for sustainable agriculture and improved livelihoods. The program will focus on key areas of agriculture, including poultry production, vegetable production, fishery, cassava, and cocoa. Adebayo Jegede reports.
Before the commencement of the training, prospective beneficiaries were invited for accreditation and screening aimed at identifying qualified beneficiaries who will participate in the program, from which 1,020 participants will be selected to undergo the capacity building program.
We had the information that IFA Life ND, they have a program for us here. So that is the reason we invite our people to come and register.
If you can go to my session and you say that I have a lot of fish now and I'm making enough money from me.
We are informed that they'll be capturing, and through this people will be selected. We are fully prepared, we're ready to go, and it's kicking off.
The selected participants will undergo training in various agricultural value chains, with emphasis on practical knowledge and skills that can be applied to establish or improve their own agricultural enterprises. The duration of the training will vary depending on the agricultural value chain chosen by each participant.
We give them hand-on-the-job training. We actually make them go through the whole rudiment of the job. We teach them and they practicalize. We make sure they practice with us before they are established. And even after their establishment, we still mentor them.
The National Project Coordinator, IFAD, Abiodun Sani, who was represented, said the initiative is designed to equip successful applicants with the practical skills and knowledge needed to succeed in their chosen areas of farming.
We have done so much for them in the community. They have seen their colleagues, their community people that we have empowered. So that's why you can see the turnout of today. And the special category of people that we give attention to are the PWDs, the people living with disabilities. Anywhere we see them, we want to empower them, we want to support them, so that, because what we promote in our project is social inclusiveness.
This is the 7th time that the project is doing what we call a recruitment of beneficiaries. It's been done today in a community under Akure North. We are in 100 communities in Ondo State. It cuts across 10 local government areas.
For the beneficiaries, the program is expected to mark the beginning of a new chapter, transforming agricultural knowledge and practical skills into sustainable businesses, employment opportunities, and improved livelihoods. In Akure, Adebayo Jegede, NTA News.
The Ilefuta Central Planning Committee during the week disclosed that Akure Kingdom will come alive as preparations gather momentum for the 2026 Ilefuta Festival. This was in Akure during the unveiling of a lineup of activities designed to celebrate the festival, which showcases the rich cultural heritage, tradition, and unity of Akure people. The report.
The 6-day festival, scheduled for Tuesdays 22nd to Sunday 27th September 2026, will feature a blend of cultural, social, and intellectual activities. The Central Planning Committee says this year's program has been carefully designed to showcase the rich history, culture, and traditions of Akure Kingdom while creating opportunities for meaningful engagement and development.
It's a social-cultural event that does not have any item of fetishness. For instance, part of the program is church and mosque prayers. Day one is the Jade Elefunta. The Jade means that the Deji will come out from 7 days seclusion. Day 2, 23rd, is colloquium at Futa. Day 3 will be the finals of football competition. Then day 6 is the grand finale at the MQ Abela Democracy Park, where That's at the Ojudi Oba now.
The organizers further emphasized that Ilefuta is more than an annual festival but an important platform for preserving the identity, values and cultural heritage of Akure Kingdom while passing these traditions on to younger generations.
We are going to be having our street polls to advertise the festival and then to showcase that Akure is really coming up. Also, we are calling on people with businesses, business owners within and outside Akure, because Akure is becoming a bigger community.
The idea of Akure Heritage Library is to bring together all our stories, all records that we have, not just having a library that is full of books, but with content.
Meanwhile, the male and female marathon race to herald the 2026 Ilefuta Festival has been scheduled for Saturday, 15 August 2026. The race, which is expected to further set the tone for the series of activities lined up for the 6-day celebration, is sponsored by the chairman of the Central Planning Committee for the Ilefuta Festival in Akure Kingdom, High Chief Olu Adekunle Ajanaku. In Akure, a non-governmental organization DENVME during the week called on parents in Ondo State to register their teenage children for the second edition of its Future Proved program, designed to equip young people with skills to thrive beyond the classroom. This was at a press briefing held in Akure ahead of the 5-day residential program scheduled for August 30th to September 5th, 2026. The report. Tagged Future Proved 2.0, built to last beyond the classroom, the program seeks to prepare teenagers to develop problem-solving skills and ideas capable of shaping the future. DENVME says 100 teenagers between the ages of 13 and 19 years will be selected for the residential experience, with applications open to them in 2 categories of creative expression and science.
It's easy to say young people aren't doing enough, but we also have to look at the systems developing them. Are we helping them find their strengths, solve problems, build, lead, and adapt early enough? The answer is simple: we are starting too late. Young people need room to explore, experiment, fail, and build confidence before they reach that door, not after.
We are building young children to help them prepare for the future, basically on leadership, on understanding how to lead themselves, on understanding work environment, because the idea is if they're going to prepare for the future, it is best to start now.
The program is sponsored by the Minister of Interior, Olubunmi Tunji Ojo, Asiwaju Mandate Group and Love of Light, as registration is ongoing and closes on August 23rd, 2026.
Every of the participants were fed free for the 1 week. They were housed free, they were fed free, and at the end of the day, the winner of the competitions that took place in camp made away with ₦1 million. This year too, they tend to take it a little bit higher than it was last year.
Highlight of the briefing was the sharing of experiences by beneficiaries of the first edition, who described the program as impactful and a valuable opportunity for personal development. In Akure, the Federal University of Technology Akure FUTA during the week held its 204th inaugural lecture, which focused on strategies for effective resource management and improved project delivery. Adebayo Jagede reports that the lecture was delivered by a professor of project management and construction management technology, Professor Oyewale Ojo, with the theme Resource Leveling and Alexa Granted to Induce Effective Project Delivery.
Professor Oyewale Ojo, in the lecture titled Resource Leveling and Alexa Guaranteed to Induce Effective Project Delivery, examined the concept of resource leveling from both academic and real-world perspectives. He explained that resource leveling can help project managers achieve better workload balance, reduce resource conflicts, and prevent over-allocation.
The concept of resource leveling emerges as a strategic tool capable of transforming project outcomes.
The Vice-Chancellor of the Federal University of Technology Akure, Professor Adenike Oladeji, alongside participants, described the lecture as timely and relevant to effective project delivery.
The major thrust of this lecture is leveling of resources. And what does that mean? It means you are not over-putting resources somewhere or under-putting resources somewhere. What are the resources? You are talking about the time you are spending on it. Maybe if it's construction, to finish the project. You are talking about money.
It is important, in Nigeria, that the policy is established, that you do not lead projects if you are not focused on project planning, managing resources, if you don't present how you are going to manage this project and resources. Those kind of projects should not really be kicked off.
The 204th inaugural lecture provided an opportunity for academics, professionals, and stakeholders to examine practical approaches to effective resource management and successful project delivery. In Akure, Adebayo Jagade, NTA News.
And that's the of News Diary tonight. We thank you for watching. Good evening.
Is here. NTA Television College